What's going on, everyone? Nathan coming at you with their Pokemon Showdown Live. We're going to keep the mono ground momentum going here. Try to say that 10 times fast. I was counting up the votes in the comments from the previous videos. Looks like Water's got a little bit of a lead here, but these two at the bottom, Steel and Normal, are definitely hanging in there as well as fighting. So make sure to let me know in the comments what type you want to make me play next. I always try to do lots of prep work before I do that too. So the sooner you let me know, the better. Honestly, I'm tempted to just record the water ones right now because I know how to play that playstyle pretty easily. But let's get into it. I'm pretty bummed because it's the second time I've had to record this take of a video. I recorded a video before, but the audio just screwed up. So, you know, fingers crossed that this one will actually work out for us. And the cool thing about that video, actually, you know, this might sound backwards, but I lost a decent amount of games. And at the end, I lost against a mono electric team as mono ground. I know what you're thinking, Nathan, you're trash. Nathan, you must have gotten hacked. And it definitely got a little bit of a lucky crit for sure. There's a little bit of luck, but it was also just, I don't know where they are right now. This is a couple days ago, but they're like number 5 on the ladder, Lieutenant Tesla. Okay, they're number 7 right now. Unbelievably good player, certainly better than me. They played to their win cons, they played it perfectly, and they got a couple of lucks breaking their way. So I was so disappointed they didn't get to go through because I thought that was a great example to people on how even if you get a miserable matchup like mono water or mono rain as a bot, which you can't really mind game versus mono ground, even if it's miserable, you know, play to your win cons, play smart, play patient, don't give up, and maybe with a bit of luck, things can break your way. And we're going to try that today. The number one feather in our cap is going to be Gastrodon here. Now, I played this thing a lot. You know, they've got, for those that don't know, the baby bot is an actual bot. They've got, oops, that's my rank. Rank the baby bots. They've got almost 100,000 games played on the ladder. That's insane, insane, insane. And as a result, you can kind of predict their playstyles, and there's certainly some weaknesses, but they must change something in the code or something. I don't get how this bot works very well, despite the numerous games I played against them, because they changed the lead is. I think lately they've been leading Kingdra, unless I'm being mistaken. But there's also a period where they're leading these two right here, Tapu Fini and Politoed. So I'm gonna lead Gastrodon. Gastrodon is for sure our win con right here. I'm worried about us getting toxic. This is a matchup where we definitely would like to have Thunderbolt on Nidoking instead of maybe a Sludge Wave. But oh well, what are you gonna do? I don't want this thing to get toxic. It's kind of our major win con, but I don't know who else to go to. And Politoed is really defensively invested, so they'll be able to take a single hit from absolutely anybody here. I'm gonna go to Nidoking right now as they go to Fini. I know this thing's scarfed though, so I'll double switch. Doesn't seem to be the case if they double switched back out. I don't know if the bot Seismitoad has Energy Ball on their set, so I'm gonna scout out Mamoswine. They're a bot though. That's the thing. The fact that they double switch is so weird when they do that stuff. Go back to Gastrodon. That's the thing. Like these last couple turns does not seem like a bot to me. I find that so freaking odd. Let's Scald here. We got Rain up +1. It's gonna do a decent amount of damage, even to Politoed. Okay, I stand corrected. They didn't toxic before. Okay, so we're safe. We're safe. I guess they don't have it or something. Yeah, this thing. I don't get what they do. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, we go to you again. I'll double switch to my Gastrodon. Again, I said it's bad because we're playing against the bot and we can't mind game them, but I just should know when they should go for a Scald. Right there, Scald was the correct play. I don't think they go for a ton of reads, so it just seems like the obvious move there. Urshifu comes in. I believe we can take absolutely anything right here, unless I'm mistaken. We're max defense. I'm going to recover just to play it a little bit safe. Okay, that works out fine. Fini comes in. Let's go to, I think, again, they're scarfed, so I'm going to risk Nidoking. They shouldn't be Storm Training as a bot against us here. Works out nicely. We're going to Sludge Wave. Seismitoad seems like a risk. We get Politoed instead. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There goes one Weather Setter. They're actually going to let Kingdra take a ton right there. Another Tuffy. Oh, so we're going to have to risk 2 important Mons here. Either we just sack them on, which is fair. Like, I don't know realistically what Landers is doing in this game. Outsped by virtually everybody, except for Politoed at this point. Even Seismitoad outside the rain. Yeah, I think with that piece, like, I could go to Mamoswine on a non-water move, but if I'm wrong, there goes a really important Pokemon. I want to keep this Nidoking, of course, for the Tapu Fini Moonblast swap in. Gastrodon, I think, is the only way we're going to win this matchup. Garchomp is neutral, so anyways, I talked circles around that, but it's got to be Landorus here. They actually out... We couldn't have drawn that up any better. What the hell? Let's play for a 3-hit. and go for this. Let's see a swap here. They do stay in, but oh, we actually can't get substitute up. That's too bad. We'll be able to get the kill though. In comes Fiend. Let's see what they lock into. You know what? Landers didn't do as much. I probably could have played that outrage situation a little bit better by just earthquaking and not being stupid. But you know what? Fine. This way I don't have to second guess anything. In comes Tapu Fini. I'm tempted to go to Mammoth Swine and just knock off, but I'm worried they stay in, so we won't do that. I'm actually really tempted to go to Excadrill and go for Stealth Rocks because it's max def. But I think I'll just go to Nidoking and Sludge Wave. Just get the damage up right now. Let's do it. Politoed dead. Seismitoad is in. Let's see if they're choice locked. They EQ for so much. Oh my god, there's where you want a Landorus. So I guess they're banded is kind of what that leads me to. Technically we can take another, but that's a rule. I'm not going to risk it. Garchomp comes in. Garchomp dies. Scary. Let's go to Mammoth Swine here. Hopefully they're choice locked. I could be mistaken. We'll go for the Ice Crash right now as Fini comes in. Let's go to Gastrodon again. Let's go to Shifu Rapid Strike. This is really scary because I think... Well, let's calc it. Let's actually... This is where calcs come in. We're definitely in range here. To get KO'd. You are Urshifu, and I believe you're banded. I keep saying I played this team a million times. I should know better. I guess I really don't. 63 to 74, huh? But are they the Scarf one? Well, the U-turn before... Actually, that's... What am I saying? So the U-turn before did 19.5%, which if it's choice banded should be literally impossible. But if it was instead choice Scarf, is merely a high roll. 19.5 though. What if it's banded? Yeah, I'm getting too into it here. What if it's banded and just no, I think it's Scarf and it's just an adamant nature. That's what it's got to be. Anyways, close combat can still not kill us, so I will recover here. Yes, okay, we got that right. Toad comes back in. Super terrified about a whip. They actually hit me with a earthquake to my surprise. Okay, Scald. This 52. This banded guy is killing us here. Cover, able to outpace a little bit. It's got 9 PP. We have more recover PP, but we're playing into a crit here totally. I'm going to definitely drain out all its turns here because we have a shot to win, and I have no swap in, more importantly. In comes Urshifu again. I'll recover. Okay, this is so weird. Go to Nidoking as they Shadow Ball for 30% and lowers my def. Devastating. We should outspeed here, but they should probably use a water move, I'm guessing, right? In comes Urshifu again. Only got a couple recovers left. I'm going to recover once, so Misty Terrain ends. Oh my god, that sucks. That's Toxic. Only does 37, but we missed the Toxic. Nidoking's actually outsped. That was a bad play. Oh my god, why did they... Are they not Scarfed anymore? Why did they swap out? That's so weird for a bot to swap out in that situation. I think they Earthquaked last time we were in this situation. Let's go for a knockoff. Okay, we take away the choice Scarf. It's probably really bad for us. Go to Gastrodon. As they close combat, do they not? They only click close combat situation. I guess it was also super effective against Mammoth Swine. Oh, we just lost. Oh, that's so upsetting. We just lost. Oh my gosh. Well, we brought it kind of close. Oh my gosh. This is what I don't get. It's like they're a bot, so I assumed that they would go for Surging Strikes there, but I guess the bot decided that close combat was equally effective versus Mammoth Swine as it was versus Gastrodon. Oh, that's very upsetting. Oh, well. Anyways, you know what? I started the video by talking about how even terrible... I would say it's the second worst matchup for Mono Ground, easily. I would say the only one worse than that is Mono Grass, and I prefer Mono Ice to it. So I think it's the second worst. Oh, we're going to get a mirror matchup. That's fun. With the exact same team. Let's go. Actually, no. Grab out on. What am I saying? Anyways, I like that we started at the same tone, that even unwinnable matchups are totally doable in this tier. And for people who just quit out, when they get a bad matchup, you're losing out on some of the most fun you can have in the tier. I would have lost my mind if I won that game. It's disappointed that I lost it, though. I think this is actually going to be very tough for us, though, because Mono Ground versus Mono Ground means you're having all these physical attackers on your side, except one team has a Hippowdon and one team doesn't. So the health of my Landorus is actually really essential here. But I could totally win the game if I get a garchomp up and going. But even then, they could counter me with extra drill offense. So this might seem like a John, but I think we're actually in a really bad spot in this team. Okay, we have to trade a Toxic here. This Gastrodon's also really important to me as a physical wall, the best I've got. And it's a super effective Scald. I don't want it to get Toxic. If we go to Nidoking, then I'm letting itself get attacked the next turn. And Nidoking's my only special attacker too, so I don't want Nidoking to get Earthquaked. Let's... Oh, I don't know what to do here, gang. Let's... Mamoswine's pretty important too. They don't have a Mamoswine. That's a pretty big advantage on my part, but I don't know if the Assault Vest is going to do much. It's so slow. So my team's just not really spec'd for this, is what we're learning. What are you looking for now? As the Earth Power. Oh, that's a terrible start for us. Earth Power, eh? There's no way you're not Toxic. You get a Spadef drop. Also awful. Extra drill there. That's a good play, but we should win this 1v1. Okay, sure. 1000 IQ. And they miss. Oh my gosh. Let's. The U. Let's call this 41%. Doesn't burn, luckily. I think I'm about to get like 6-0 by this guy. It's a bad matchup to start off with. There's the burn, I'm guessing. Yep. Lock off now. Cover. They should recover again here. This is a risky play, but I'm down bad. They might also Scald because they're up high. Okay, we get that. Earth Power is my strongest move. They are Spadeft. Now we can kill with Garchomp. They have Landorus to swap in, so I'm going to make a really risky play because it's our only win con. Another risky play because I don't want to drop my defense quite yet. They Toxic, pretty bad for us with Life Orb. Extra Drill's also going to outspeed us unless we get 2 of these up. Okay, there's 2. I think we lose. Again, this was a... Forgive my pre-excuses. I think this is a losing matchup to begin with. Please hit. Nice. If we could get enough hits, that'd be great. We don't. Okay, let's skill shot again. We got this kill right there. That'd be awesome. Nidoking's dead. Might as well get the kill there. I'm gonna Landorus because it kills the Garchomp or the Gastrodon or the Extra Drill. Yeah, that works out really nicely. Let's sub up on the Landorus. We'll Gravity here. The U-turn. We tank that. I probably should have bulked up, honestly. Let's do it now. Okay, now they don't have a swap in. I don't know if Garchomp dies here. Minus defense. It's like we're +1. Not quite. Let's hope they get a low scale shot. 1, 2. He's not doing much, luckily. 3, 4. Come on. That sucks. That's brutal. But there's no swap in right now. That's great news. Their Landorus is the play. We'll get the kill still. No, we don't. Oh, that's really bad. But we should kill, please. Nice, nice, nice. In comes Extra Drill. This is why we kept the Mamoswine. Easy sack there. We'll go to Landorus. I'll sack Gastrodon again. They go to their Landorus. I'll go to mine. They Toxic and miss it. Okay, a little bit of revenge right there. I believe we're faster, so I'll go for the substitute on their Toxic. The U-turn. That's fine. We can kill anything right now. I'm going to actually Gravity whoever they go to. Whoever they go to. It's a read, but I'm going to Gravity just assuming they go back to Landorus. They say, of course, BS hacks. I missed the Toxic too. I'm going to Gravity here. The Ironhead, good play. Good play. Let's, Oh, our Extra Drills are speed tied now. I could just with my Extra Drill at this point if I win the speed tie. Let's calc. Oh, they're banded, actually. They're totally banded. That's... I forgot about that. Sand Rush versus my Extra Drill. Yeah, let's do that. So they go for the EQ, so they're not banded. I don't think that matters ultimately. Oh, Gravity's also up. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid, but I'm faster. Woo! Do I kill? I can't swap out if they in case they recover. GG to hacks. Oh no. Oh no, I don't outspeed. Let's go to my Gastrodon. We'll Toxic here. The Earth Power. Whew. That was stressful. That was stressful. I'll risk the Landers here. Nice. Earthquake. I'm actually like, whew, heart's beating there. That was so close at the end. What a good game, actually. They disagree, obviously. All right, well, I asked, and they just said 5% miss chance. So because they had, with gravity up, a less likely chance to miss Toxic, that means they won. Even though I'd argue they got better scale shot logic. But anyways, people can't take a loss. I'm not upset about that. Whew, I am just like, that was a good game right there. They might not agree, but whatever. That was a fun one. Holy. All right, I had to get some water after that one, but man, if I can toot my own horn, I would say those were 2 really good games so far. I mean, we almost won against a terrible matchup, and again, maybe being over dramatic, but I think mono ground versus sand mono ground is a bit of a disadvantage matchup just because of the presence of Powdon alone. Obviously, that's the main distinction between the two, but again, you got a physical tank there that can absorb all these big hits. Really, Garchomp did it for us. It just broke so well, and then the game was just in a really winnable spot from there. But I kept like misplaying around their Gastrodon. I kept expecting a Toxic from their Gastrodon, and then we're doing it. And this is maybe the worst matchup. Oh my god. I'm actually shit. I think I call for my girlfriend, which is a good excuse to just not play. But they leave too. Okay, I'm gonna leave this and hope that they disconnect. I'll be back in 2 minutes, everyone. Okay, in my defense, that was an important call. I know it's lame of me to just do that when I go against the literal worst matchup in the game, but like, it was an important call, so I had to answer it. What are you gonna do? All right, we'll get another here. I don't even know where we are in the recording because I took that call and I took some water earlier. I don't know. Let's do 2 more games. 2 more games. You've had 2. We'll have 4, unless this one goes super long against mono poison. Actually, that's not even really possible. Let's get like a mono water stall. We'll do 2 more. That sounds good to me. I think mono, I shouldn't call it stall. There is mono water stall. That's less prevalent. I think just like water balance, which like uses more tox specs and stuff like that. I think it's really solid, but it doesn't seem nearly as much use as rain. But it's hard to tell because I think that bot we played earlier skews what we see on the ladder so much and colors our perspective. You see mono ghost here. I don't know if I played that last live. I think it's a pretty tricky matchup too. I'm not trying to be down on mono ground. I just think that the objective of ground is you just spam these amazing ghost types with huge shadow balls over and over and over again at your opponent, and you wear down the resist. You won't have a resist. And again, it's one thing if you have a Hippowdon, so we can handle this and maybe a Swords Dance Aegislash, but we don't. We have Landers for you. We got like a Mamoswine for you guys, and that's a Mamoswine is not a recovery, so I don't want to be down on it. I think again that's the benefit of Sandless mono ground is that you've got a good shot at anything. If I'm ever sound down on it, mono ground can do anything that's disadvantaged slightly, but you know, I think this is a little bit tricky. In terms of lead matchups, I want to take a risk and go Nidoking in case we see one of these walls at the outset. We do. That's amazing. I think you can actually get away with not using Earth Power on Nidoking sometimes. A burn is amazing for us. I think you can totally get away with that. However, I'm going to just beat you here, my guy. But Earth Power I think you need for Mono Ghost because Corsola Galar just destroys you otherwise. Even then, you're probably trading your Nidoking for the Corsola Galar outright. But you have to do that because it's just Corsola Galar would just eat your whole team alive otherwise. You have nothing else. Like you can knock off with Mamoswine and then set up with Garchomp, and then they swap out and then they come back on a different sweeper. It's just, they can just wreak havoc on your team single-handedly. This is such a weird play by the Sableye. Just burn in 30% on your Nidoking, and that's a good trade for you. Like you could have knocked off to begin with and then done everything. I almost feel like it's a mistake on their part. I don't think you can kill me. I'm mistaken. Okay, Shadow Ball. There we go. We'll go to my Mamoswine next. I'll just knock off here because I'm expecting a swap. Obviously, the stab Icicle Shard would be better. And now this guy's really bad, you know? Maybe I should have been a little bit more weary with my Nidoking knowing this Corsola Galar was a threatened matchup. Let's go to Gastrodon and Toxic. I also mentioned Gastrodon when I built this team for this specific matchup. If I get a Toxic up, it's pretty huge. We let rocks go up, which sucks. I would like to exchange rocks in addition, but you know, my whole team's pretty resistant to it at least. We came into this Aegislash so confidently. I wouldn't bet it's weakness policy. This weakness policy is probably Swords Dance, but Swords Dance I'm going to go for a burn. If I don't get this, I'll probably swap out to Landorus. I'm actually going to go for it again because this Mon's not doing too much otherwise. Corsola Galar getting Toxic would be really nice. Do a Dragapult this time. Let's go to Mamoswine with rocks. I'll take maybe 35% total. Ooh, Meteor's gonna do so much. Holy shit. That's insane. Let's go to Lando as they go to Corsola, and they can sub up on their Will-O-Wisp. They can break it with Nightshade, of course. It's 50-50 here. I want an Earthquake, assuming they go for another Nightshade. We can get the kill either way. That's very nice. Very nice. And they don't have an Air Balloon Mega Slash, so this Landorus is really looking poised. Questions, can we live a Dragapult? I won't be stupid this time. I'll actually calc it. Let's see what we do against a Dragapult's choice specs. Draco Meteor against my Landorus. I forgot we have Excadrill too, actually. That's pretty nice. Shadow Ball, not going to kill, so we have to go to Excadrill here. Still does so much damage. Do I want to go for a Stealth Rocks here at this point? Earthquake's pretty much claiming a kill. Let's do it. Let's do it. Stealth Rocks is nice at this point, but Earthquake guarantees a kill, essentially. They did Shadow Ball, actually. I missed that. We could have gotten a kill if we stayed in. Oh, please. I don't know if this will kill, actually. That's sad. It's so sad. I don't know what to do now. Mamoswine took how much from the Draco Meteor earlier? 45% plus 12%. So it did 57%. It's 50% is powerful. So we're looking at closer to 22%. That's a total of 36% on Mamoswine. I'll have to do it. And it gets the kill. It's a high roll, I guess. There's 30%. What was wrong with my math? Oh no, it's only 30% is powerful. That was wrong with my math. Okay, fair enough. Okay, shitty here. Let's go for a... I'm kind of bad now. I should have made Mons to use. Let's go for a... Skill Cutter shot on Garchomp would be amazing if Mimikyu didn't have Disguise up. I could just win the game after one skill shot here. And I would tank the Shadow Ball easily. But it's actually probably 2 Shadow Sneaks even then. And 1 skill shot would lower defense. So this is not great. Gastrodon can be able to take any one Mon, but it's going to be low afterwards. So anyways, we'll have to do this. I might need to get some Scald Luck to win. I'm hoping to go to like a Mimikyu afterwards. But frankly, I expect a Gengar or an Aegislash. An Aegislash, so yeah, I might need some Scald Luck to win this game. We'll see. Landorus is still decently healthy. It's got good matchups versus 2 of these 3. But if it's a Specs Gengar, then I'm going to assume it's a Specs Gengar and keep Garchomp nice and healthy for us. Earthquake. It'd be awesome if they went to Mimikyu expecting a Dragon move. That'd be amazing. Great. We have to go to Landorus here. I still need that guy nice and healthy. They play off and get the attack drop, but that shouldn't matter. I think I get the kill regardless. Oh, not even close. What was I saying? So that attack drop's going to probably win them the game. Oh, well. Let's think about it. If I go to Gastrodon on the sack, I go back to Landorus, play up to 22%. That means this one will definitely kill. And if I swapped out and swapped back in, it would still kill. Which is frustrating. What's the play? Is there? I don't think there really is a play. I think that just wins it for them. It's a bit intense. It is an intense endgame for sure. But I can't see a way they lose. Because let's say for some reason Landorus wins this matchup and I get the kill on this Mimikyu. And then they go to Gengar on the revenge kill. They Shadow Sneak. Then I go to Garchomp. They Shadow Ball. Garchomp's got... Let's pretend it lives that at 10% health. Shadow Sneak. Then I guess Gastrodon wins. But anyways, that's a lot of ifs and buts. But 44%. My calc says this will do 32 to 39%. So if they lowball it, it's still going to kill me with rocks. There's no way. I think I got to sack this guy. He can't do anything anymore. There's a lot, luckily. I think they can get the kill on Gastrodon here too, actually. Only chance I've got at a win, because I can't lose sneak attack or shadow sneak damage. Okay, well, yeah, that's the win for sure then. I think they should have play roughed there, but anywho, they got the win for sure. Oh, well, they got a little bit. Oh, hold on. Okay, you had, okay. It's still not looking good. They go to Gengar here. They 2-hit KO me. I can't Oko, I don't think. I still don't think I win. Oh, that only 42. There's, oh, come on. What are you? That kills immediately. I just assumed that would an Oko. So we get the win on a huge choking Gastrodon, Oko, and Gengar. I can't believe that shit. I still think that your weakness policy, because we haven't seen Balloon. They should Swords Dance here. I'm going to swap out. They attack me outright. I still don't think I lose. I think we just got the win. I can't believe that. Can't believe we won that. Let's get one more. I mean, my opponent threw with the Mimikyu there, and I guess I just calced it wrong in my head. I thought that the Gastrodon versus the Gengar would be a losing matchup, but wow, that worked out really nicely for us. Holy crap. Let's get one more here. Again, I'm not sure what the timer's at because of being in and out of the recording. We get Mono Steel here. Again, I can't remember if we played this last time. There was a little while when I recorded that last Mono Ground live. Boiled down, I think it's doable. I think it's like a 40-60, maybe 35-65 matchup for Steel. It's not as miserable as you would think on the surface. I don't love my opponent's team for it. I think most Steel teams should have a Celesteela in addition to a Corviknight and or Skarmory, because it also frees up the Corviknight to do things like run a really potent bulk upset. But anyways, I think if that's the case, then you've actually got a really sizable chance of winning if you play the matchup perfectly. This is going to be tougher for them. They're going to play even more perfectly. They also have no Aegislash, which is going to matter for us because we don't have any superpower or anything on Mamoswine. But, you know, I just don't love their chances, for being frank. And if they're not Air Balloon Heatran, then they super don't have a shot. So we'll see how that works out for them. I am going to lead... I love Landorus as a lead, if I'm being honest. I'm scared about Bisharp because that means I would have to stay in. Risking a Swords Dance from them is too much. But I like Landorus a lot for obviously every other matchup. I can set up on a lot of them too, which is great. I think, though, I'll go Excadrill. No, Excadrill's not even that beneficial. Nidoking's really interesting. I don't love that. Garchomp is perhaps the play. Garchomp's an excellent win con with Fire Fang. It's worth noting as well. Be great if we see you. Be great if we see you. Great, great. I don't love you. I think... But I'll try it. Okay, we do get the one match, but didn't love there. All Swords Dance. Hopefully they don't Leech Seed, but I think I'm okay with that. And again, we don't care about rocks so much here. They do Leech Seed. I don't know if I Oko here. I'm going to Swords Dance, hoping they protect. Yeah, we catch it. Now it's an Oko easily. We'll be at like 40% after this now. If the Rocky Helmet, that means we're going to take the most residual damage like possible in the game, honestly. In comes Corviknight. We missed the Fire Fang. This is really crappy because now we've tipped our hand. We'll see if they go to their Heatran here. Terrible 5% chance miss there. I'm going to shoot for the moon and go for the Earthquake. Could play on their part. They Brave Bird there. I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing it. Actually, no, I'll Fire Fang. I think they think that Corviknight tanks it. Yeah, that's what they thought. They were wrong, but it explains their motive at least. We'll see who we get next. I wouldn't be surprised if they go for that Heatran play now. Maybe it doesn't occur to them. I don't even know. It seems too obvious. I'll Earthquake. If they stay in, fine. Whatever. You get 4 health from me. Oh, Protect. That's obvious. Okay, so that one really badly off the rip. No question. Thanks to that Fire Fang miss, but you know, whatever. I think we're still in a good spot. Look at you. I'll Flamethrower. I'm guessing by the way they're like not even touching their Heatran that they don't have Earth Power on it. In which case we're in an awesome spot. Sorry, a Balloon on the Heatran. I misspoke. But we can tank this. We should be faster, honestly. Maybe being a little bit cocky, honestly. Let's go to Mamoswine here as they stealth. I don't get my opponent's plays at all, if I'm being honest. At all. It's a slow Heatran too, and they stayed in there. What's their elo? I don't get this person in the slightest. They're going to Leech Seed here. I'll knock off. I'll swap to Nidoking on the Protect afterwards. Okay, that's actually a good play. My mistake. Let's Earthquake. This mon's actually not doing too much for me in this whole matchup once Heatran was dead. Fine. But now I just Flamethrower for the win. You got an Excadrill. I've got a Landorus. You can't even beat Landorus if we're being honest. Really confused by my opponent's team and how they've played it. Really odd. Don't want to be too mean. This thing should be Scarfed, but who knows, honestly. Gastrodon's actually looking very clean at this point going forward as long as we don't lose to Ferrothorn. Ironhead does a decent amount there. In comes Pharaoh. Let's sub up on that Leech Seed here. No leftovers either. We're not gonna let that work. I'll bulk up, but then we can finish the game from there. Power Whip doesn't even break this thing. So, okay, that's going to finish off our live there, everyone. Solid one end off on. You know, I'm a little bit disappointed with my opponent's play there, but it goes to show that you can definitely overthink anything on the ladder, and I'm super guilty of that. People point that out all the time. That's me done. Once again, make sure to vote in the comments on what you want to see next from me. Otherwise, take it easy. See you next time.